the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is October 20th, 2021, and it's 3:28 a.m. This is my back end. New subscribers, welcome. I don't know, something is going on with my revenue estimate. And the other day, I think it was yesterday in the middle of the day, I saw I got copyright strike on a video that I did a while back that had Harry and Meghan's interview. And the music that I use in it was not copyrighted. It's from NCS, no copyright song. They have a YouTube channel. Majority of my song, I got it from them. I've used Harry and Meghan's interview before, so, and I didn't use all of it. So I don't know. I challenge it, so we'll see what happens. But my revenue keeps on going between $324.56 and then back to like $314 and change, whatever. But on my yesterday's video, while I was talking and I was showing in the background this kind of thing, so to make the video a little bit shorter. So alright, so let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. I got up late, obviously, because now it's 3:30. I did not bookmark. Well, I did bookmark while I was waiting for my son at school, but I didn't like put everything in order last night. I quickly did it today, just went straight on my bookmark and, put them in order. All right, so this was the response from this tweet. So I bookmarked that one so I could just focus on this. As you can see, 279 comment on it, but this was the only one that I saw the like, so I bookmarked so when I put it I could go straight to it. So this is the thing here from BBC News UK. Tuesday's Metro, time to end the online hatred. All right, so that was the post. All right, time to end the online hatred. So there's this I think that was the MP that passed away, that was murdered. All right, so look at Zendaya, she looks nice on this. All right, but this is the point, okay? Not her, but she looks nice. It just caught my attention. But this was the thing that caught my attention, and this was the response within those 279 comments that caught my attention, so I decided to bookmark it. Okay, does that include the media too? All right, and he put receipts. All right, all these nonsense that they be putting, the Sun, Daily Mail, and all of that. Let me see who's the person, cause okay, so I don't know who's that. All right, it's none of the squaddies. Okay, so it's none of the squaddies that's doing God's work on the other side. All right, so that was the thing here. Next tweet. Now we go to that. All right, this is Sussex Squad podcast, our royal family. D. All right, so Diana, Doria, Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lily. So for the squad, this is the only royal we recognize. All right, and there's me who respond. The only royal family I recognize. I forgot I even responded. I think I was on the train by that time. All right, bloop, period. No lies detected. True royals. True. All right, so let's see here. That's okay. Some additional one. Love this. All right. So next tweet. All right. So there will not be a new episode of the Sussex Squad podcast this Sunday. Oh, I didn't know that's what I bookmarked. Okay, I saw the picture because I was in a rush. So once I see it's Sussex Squad podcast, I thought it's something to share, but they're not gonna have anything this Sunday. So not really, there's no really any not good news, but there's no news really going on. Only when the Sussexes come out with something, then we have a lot of things to talk about. But the squad are still talking, all right? By the way, between Michelle and myself, we had 2 deaths in our family. Oh my God, luckily I read this. What? By the way, between Michelle and myself, we had 2 deaths in our family and a span of a day, and another family member in the hospital today. And one of us will be having emergency surgery on Thursday. That is why we are not doing a podcast on Sunday. Hopefully next week. What in the name? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know this is what I bookmarked. What? There's 129. I'll write something later on. Oh my God. Okay, sending prayers to you and podcast Michelle, and good luck with your surgery. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the squad understand. The squad understand. Oh my God. I didn't even know that. 2 deaths. I hope it's not COVID or anything. Oh my God. So sorry to hear this. All right, next tweet. I wish I had put that last. I didn't even know this. Now it bring my mood down a little bit. Okay, so this is the next tweet. Her, the most gorgeous woman ever married into the British royal family. There's the fire, love, eyes, and heart. That Ginger should thank his lucky stars and kiss the ground she walks on every day for as long as he shall live. There's Meghan. She rocked it. Everything she wears. She has no bad angle when it comes to pictures. My goodness. Very simple hairdo. She still killed it. And there's another one too. Very nice. I'm telling you, she has no bad angle. Alright, let's see some of the comments. he knew he had to up his game. Oh, I keep on forgetting. I comment on these things. Okay, I agree. The Ginger Avenger knew he got diamonds. He won't let her out his side, not sight, side. Okay, absolutely. Meghan is also the most educated in the entire British royal family. That is true. Okay, how I felt since day one. Okay, so that's that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Michelle and Tina. Oh my goodness. All right, next tweet. Yes, you say it better. Hope Harry's racist brother can see this. Okay, I'm with you. All right, so what is that? Okay, so that was a retweet of that. King Harry, yo. Okay, Harry and Meghan. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's hear that.
And 20. Why? Because that man literally gave up his titles, his wealth, and the royal palace to protect his wife, where she's comfortable, safe, protected, and loved properly. Because that's what a real man does. That's what a real husband does. Prince Harry, he watched the media literally destroy his mother, Diana. They chased her down until she lost her life. Harry saw the red flags. He saw the threats that they were making about Meghan. And he decided to take action. He decided.
There's the part you guys hate. Okay, I get flagged from some of those TikTok too. Okay, just to let you know. Alright, so he pretty much saying everything what the squad have been saying. Alright, so that's the comment.
Had to give it all up for the woman he loves. If that ain't real, I don't know what is. Because it's a bunch of people watching this video right now who would never give up their money, who would never give up fame and fortune and start all over again from scratch. You need to not judge people because they come from a different background. You see oftentimes in families, people shaming who their brother and sister decide to bring home, who their daughter or son decides to fall in love with. And it doesn't bring them closer to you. No. Picking on the person your family member loves, it separates you. Even the Bible says that husbands are to leave their mother and father and cleave unto their wife and to become one flesh. You better learn, especially them old bitter grandmas and aunties and them old bitter mamas. Stop judging, because you might lose your son. You might lose your grandson, and you might lose your daughter playing around. And a lot of people are wondering, how will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle survive without their royal money? Well, it just so happens Prince Harry has inked a deal with Oprah Winfrey, also with the owner of Disney. They got some lucrative deals on the table, and I wish the best to them. And no matter if the Queen has decided to strip them of all of their titles and their royal privileges, whether Prince Harry would ever sit on the throne in Buckingham Palace or not, and correcting the mistakes that were made in the media with his mother, Princess Diana, for protecting his wife, that young man, Prince Harry, is no longer a prince. That young man is a young king.
Oh my goodness. What? That brings chills down my spine. Alright, so I'm sorry I had to sort of stop in between. Alright? By now, some of you should know the deal. Okay? I'm getting flagged left and right. Videos that I did a month ago, nothing was wrong with it. Okay? Maybe that's why some of the revenue is switching and stuff like that. But I've used that video of Harry and Meghan interview before, and I don't use the entire video. I use a small portion of the part that I need. But for some reason, they want to make sure they get me somewhere. Alright? So my channel is like a freaking I don't know. They're trying to get me in any way or form, but they can't really find a way. So when they see something, they just want to do it. Alright, so this is the next tweet. Love this new development that it keeps me awake now. Let's start now and see which door are about to open at Kensington Palace when the payments were made. Guess many racist trolls media will get off social media saying due to mental health. Wait and see. Oh, okay, so the squad are doing the thing. They're catching some of those bats. That's what it is. Let's start from here. Okay, this account doesn't exist. One down, 800 plus more to go. Let's see here. A lot of squad were tweeting this out. I hope I didn't bookmark it over and over again. Alright, caught using my own pics. You don't even know who I am. LOL, try harder. Let's see here. Okay, selfie. Oh my God. I'm telling you, some people are really good on online stuff. They know how to track you down. This account doesn't exist. Oh my God. Let's see here. Let's go back to that. Okay. Caught using my own picture. You don't even know who I am. LOL. Try harder. Okay. So that was October 18, like 2 days ago. All right. So she's saying that. And the person came and said, is that you? That kind of thing here. Selfie. Okay. They quote the bottom thing. Wow. October 2017. Selfie. And then bam. The count doesn't exist. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Okay, and for folks who are new, the batsentinel.com, changing her Twitter handle doesn't help her. We are tracking that account now, and if she does come back, we will know. If she changed her Twitter handle, we will know. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay, but can they just open a new account with the same IP? We've gotten hate account taken down, but they just open new accounts and pop up again. Okay, I thought they only go after the IP when it is something super serious, but I could be wrong. I thought they typically suspend, cancel an email, but they pop up again because they just create another email and open a new account. Let's see this. Okay, if suspended email is their answer to hatred, it's pretty pathetic. People can create hundreds of email accounts. All right, when things are free, people could do millions of them. You are the champ. Winning, real punch. You're genius. Okay, bravo. I'm donating. Keep kicking, Christopher. Okay, look at this. Okay, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Okay, yes, brilliant. This is amazing. Okay, now I like the sound of that. There's people laughing. Okay, I love Bat Sentinel. I've been using them for years. Sadly, since Twitter won't fix the backdoor hackers are using to hijack defunct accounts. Chris and Bat Sentinel once again doing the Lord's work so that I don't have to. Thank you. All right. Okay, so that's about that. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next tweet. The way the royal family stay mad at Harry and Meghan's success is a dead giveaway that the 1 year review was really 1 year for the palace to ruin the Sussex's plan so they can run back to the UK. I still think the pandemic and Tyler Perry were the plot twisted BP didn't see coming. And I was thinking of something. Yeah, it could be that. What was it? Shit, I forgot the thought. So let me continue. This is my response here. Okay, OMG, I forgot about that 1 year review. That's it. I don't think this is the thing that I was thinking of. Sorry. I don't think Harry really wanted the 1 year review. They just smack it in his face saying you're gonna have the 1 year review kind of thing. Alright, so that's the thing here. Harry did not want the 1 year review because he knew that's what he wanted. So he's like, I'm out of here. Alright, OMG, I forgot about that 1 year review. I guess in my head, I didn't think they were going back. So it was one-way ticket out of that shit show palace. Alright, so that's me who put it down. Okay, Tyler Perry's grace and covering will never not amaze me. We never know who will help us in our time of need. Okay, me too. It's one thing to provide home, but security too, he's an angel. I'm telling you. Okay, and the thing is that for some of you who are new, go back to some of my very old videos. I did a video where I spoke about Tyler Perry. Okay, and that time we didn't even, I don't even think the Oprah interview was even near sight. Okay, it was way before the Oprah interview, and then the name of the title is even hilarious. I'm telling you, lately I see some of my old videos when I look at the thumbnails which match with reality now. I'm like, what the hell was I thinking for me to do that? Yeah, my God. Okay, me too. It's one thing to provide home, but security too. He's an angel. He most likely saved their lives, and I don't even say that as an exaggeration. Okay, I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, and ruined their marriage. They wanted Harry back after the review, not Meghan. Yeah. We've seen the headline. And then when they're talking, it's like, Harry, come back. We needed you. The Queens need you. I have that video just in case some of you forget about it.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. It might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But we asked for forgiveness and please come back, because this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all. And the Queen needs your support, Harry, because William can't do it all, Catherine can't do it all. The Prince of Wales is taken on the Queen's role now, so he's even more busy. So Harry is badly needed here, and I hope in March, which he's got till March to rethink it, he comes back.
All right, because they only wanted Harry, not them. I mean, what kind of men? Oh my God, these people, when you really think about it, these people are evil. Really, 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 really evil. For them to separate him with his wife. And they want to abuse him over there so the brother could, look tall. So the brother could stand on his shoulder. Okay, so Toby could stand on Harry's shoulder to look good. I'm thinking of that image that I think New York Times did, where Meghan and Harry standing, on the ground, and the two stood on the stool. My goodness. So do you agree? And they didn't count on the global support that Harry and Meghan received and the level of Sussex within a short period of time that shut everyone up right away. No, they're still talking. They're still trying. They didn't give up. And this is another reason why I put that other video, and it crossed my mind that Saturday morning while I was in bed just chilling, and something come in my and said, wait a second. All right, it's good that the media is talking really positively on a fair way. That's all Harry and Meghan wants. Fair level reporting. And the US media is doing that. When I see that, and I said, because the UK and the US, they're not too far off from the same kind of mentality. So they could easily try to get us to put our guard down. Okay? To put our guard down, and then for them to start doing whatever they do best. Alright? To start ruining them. So we have, us, the Sussex Squad, we have to keep our true self going on. And I gave that example. I don't know. Maybe God is really guiding me with that freaking video channel. Because when I reached that 200 subscribers, I don't know what kind of end to me. And the very next video that I did, and when I'm editing it, I was like, no, that's not me. The hypnotism that I got into for doing the recording, I don't know what it was, but when I'm editing it, and I was like, no, wait a second, that's not me. And I could see the same thing that's going on in the media. Maybe it was me going to that kind of realization of thinking, 200 subscribers, oh yes, I made it, but and look at the amount of subscribers that I have now, still being myself, is that it was a way for God to tell me, don't change, you're doing something okay, don't change, don't try to be something you're not. Even if they don't, people don't like you, don't go for people to like you, just go and be yourself. And I could see the media doing that 360 on Harry and Meghan, but the squad need to remain true. The same nonsense we usually put out, we pop up each other, the laughter, the good, the bad, we put each other's in our spaces, in our lane, so to speak. But I've got that from the beginning. When people then see the type, I guess, from the squad, me, the kind of videos that I'm putting out, the squad they thought I was one of the haters. I don't know. Some of them probably did, or maybe they were just testing me. And there's one tweet I remember I come across. I had a very long discussion with that person. And many times I tried to go back on my comment section looking for that little conversation. And it was a good conversation. But I can never find it. I don't know. Maybe the person deleted it. Alright, so let's get back to this. In other words, squaddies, don't change. Alright, the same way we are, we joke. You see the tweets that I be sharing with you, to prop up each other, even when there's no how will I say that, breaking news out of Montecito. All right, we could still keep our interaction going, because many times we all help each other. Look at the tweet that I just read. Michelle and her co-anchor, Michelle and Tina, they both just had a death in the family. So we need to be there as an anchor for each other when all of us are down. Anyway, you know the deal. All right, let me continue. So you agree, and they then count on the global support that Harry and Meghan received and the level of success within a short period of time. That shut everyone right up away. Alright, so yeah, the media is still at it. They're still trying. Okay, that was the tweet that made me say all of the things that I just said. Okay, if this shit is not the truth. Okay, this 100%. God knows all things. British royal family, then no majority of the US will stand by Meghan. They believe hype of Trump power was enough to crush Meghan return, but 45 power is limited to his base only. True Americans saw Meghan's pain and they welcome home a true USA hero and her Harry, who won against the British royal family. That's what shocked British royal family. This is why they didn't want Meghan to say to go vote. They know when people go vote, the haters don't win. All right, the how do you call this? The racists don't win. So this is why. And by the way, I don't know if that's going all across the U.S. on November 2nd. Is it November 2nd? There's the first Tuesday in November, there's an election that's going on, at least in my area. So I don't know who else around the US who's having that, because sometimes it's just either certain local person terms is up or something like that. So just keep an eye on that. November, keep an eye on who's running, if there's an election and stuff like that. Okay, I have taught exactly the same thing. 100, don't be silly. Not they, only Harry. This wasn't just a hope to financially frustrate him to come back to the fold, but to emotionally and psychologically exhaust him so he can question his marriage and eventually leave his wife. Okay, this one I cannot see. Harry and Meghan has proved and given permission for the next generation of royal family members, Louis, Charlotte, etc., to have action. The reaction of BP will probably be the same, but they have a blueprint. That is true. I think I've said this. Harry was creating a blueprint for his family. Diana started the blueprint. Alright, Princess Diana started the blueprint, and Harry picked it up. And it's just unfortunately, I didn't expect Toby to follow the same blueprint, but at least, some of the things that he was able to grasp from the mother, like when Princess Diana taking them to shelters to see how real, the real individual everyday person live, to go see that, but he didn't pick on that. He didn't see that. All right, the force within the royal family, the firm, is too strong because they got him since he was young. All right, because they took. Once he could walk and, once he no longer needed his mother's breast milk and stuff like that, they took him and said, this is what we're going to teach you. All right, so it's those kind of things, nature versus nurture. They nurture him to be that way. And then all the stuff that Princess Diana taught him, just out the window. But thank God they didn't take Harry also, which made Princess Diana's way teaching, still embody within Harry. I mean, he was contemplating his teen years. That's where the crossroad went. I've spoke about this before. His teen years is the crossroad where he had to choose. His mother's teaching was still in him, and then the firm, whatever they were trying to put in him, he reached the crossroad. That's where the battle was. The battle between good and evil within him. And we saw he played out, but at the same time, the drinking, the this and that, but the people who was surround him, I think Princess Diana sent some angels and said, go, make him see the right way. And thank God, he find it. He find the right way. There's a picture of Harry as a young could have been 8 or 9, looking at the black little girl. It was so, cute seeing him. And I think within him, I think his mom, again, was probably teaching him to see people differently. I don't think his mom had passed yet. I don't think so. He could have been 8 or 9 because he was 12 when his mom passed away. So whatever Princess Diana was teaching him, to see people, different culture, different background, different race, in a different way, not the way, within the royal family was teaching him. So his eyes were starting to expand. And I think when he goes to Africa, again, these are things I've said before. When he goes over there, he could be himself. They welcome him, and the way he wanted to be welcomed, like not as a prince, but as a person, individual. So they, I'm sure they put him in place a couple of times. I'm not saying to scold him or anything like that. They just talk to him like a normal person. So he got that. So I think all of these were those little trips he make out there and things like that he's learning were really the teaching for him. All right, many of us learned through books, but Harry was learning through experience, this kind of thing. All right, and this is not to put him down on any shape or form. Many of you are very easily get defensive when I say certain things. I'm not putting Harry down on any shape or form. All right, but that's that. All right. This is the next tweet. While Thomas Markle is out here peddling his daughter, Meghan Markle, the highest bidder, can we spare a moment to appreciate Meghan's mom, Doria Ragland, who has been caring and supporting Meghan and her family in silent dignity? That's for sure. I even have a thumbnails where I say she's a queen, she doesn't even know it, or something like that. I'll look for the thumbnails and share it with you. I don't remember what I said in that video, but I remember the thumbnails. Okay, absolutely. She is an amazing mother and incredible woman and dignity. I mean, can you imagine you as a mother to see your only child, your only daughter, to be going through that on public like this? It's heartbreaking. You could feel her pain as a mother. My goodness. And then the thing that her daughter was doing was not a bad thing at all. It's something that any parents will be so proud to see her daughter made it that way. And every step of the way, from a child to the time she met Harry, it's all good. Because you could see the royal family and the British press try to go dig dirt on her. They could not find anything. Zero. They even tried to pay people to speak negatively of her. They couldn't find any. You mean, what kind of person have a squeaky clean background history like that? Meghan does. All right. So any family, any parent who has a child like this, you should think you're lucky star. But for her to see her daughter being trashed like this, and then guess what? We didn't even know. We had a feeling, but us, the Sussex Squad, we sort of have a feeling, but we didn't really know deeply how bad it was, where she really wanted to take her life. Can you imagine that? The pain, look at that, I'm saying Princess Diana, but I meant to say Miss Doria. Alright, she is definitely a queen in our eyes. Can you imagine that? To see your only daughter wants to take her life. Oh my God. The scar that would have been gone. I don't know if she could recover from that if that had ever happened. So anybody who's the only child, or any child, okay, for that matter, just double, quadruple, think and do all the right thing. Because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I even create thumbnails of kids oh my God, was that before the Oprah interview? Because I talk about mental health here. I know I talk about ADA. That was during the thing that Harry did on Netflix. And I talk about people who think of suicide. Oh my God. Was that before the Oprah interview? I'm trying to think now. I'll put something on the screen when I'm editing to say if it was before, because usually my thumbnails have the dates that I did them. My God. because I talk about, people who thinking of suicidal or things like that. And this is why when the squad be saying only talk about the Sussexes, I'm like, I'm a little bit of everything. Since I have the platform, whatever comes to mind, as long as a positive way, I will share it with you. But long and behold, Harry and Meghan are a little bit of everything too. But let me continue. That's my nonsense here. Okay. It must be so hurtful for Miss Doria to stood by and watch. Look at this. This is the thing that I was saying here. To watch in silent dignity her only child being abused in such a heinous way. How she held it together, she deserved a medal. Look at this. I didn't even read this when I was saying some of the stuff. Doria has been her daughter's rock and has given her unconditional love. That's why I'm so thankful that Meghan is back and thriving in her home state, because she is surrounded by love, loyalty, and support from her mother, husband, children, and friend, which she deserves. Yeah, definitely. Her friends too. My goodness, they stood by her. They when they had to come in public, they did. That's the People magazine, I believe, and then Meghan returned that. The how do you call this, the British press, okay, tried to use the friends against her, but Meghan stood by them. Meghan stood by them when she said to the court, no, they have nothing to do with this, they should not make their name public. And that's true friend. That is true friend, because once their name is public, can you imagine the harassment that they would have got? Okay, so Meghan have some good friend around her. All right, and this is why Harry was more than happy to leave, because to leave the British royal family, because when we did not know that they were dating, okay, but her friends knew, nothing was leaked. Okay, Harry was able to be himself around Meghan and her friends, and probably, I could see that picture. Now I'm throwing my BS. So you guys, if you come after me for saying my BS, you're just talking to a wall, because I never met them. Okay, I could see when they hanging out. That's Harry, Meghan, and her friends hanging out together. I could see Harry walking, going to the kitchen and serving them. Okay, oh, you want a beer? There, I'll get it for you. It's in the fridge. Okay, because I could just see it, because Harry wanted to be a normal person around normal people, and I could see him doing these kind of things. All right, so when they decided to leave, and I think Harry was more than happy. Okay, he tried with his family to say, I want to still help you, because his true values wanted to help, wanted to do good, and at the same time, he wants his family. He sees the real love that he was craving for. He didn't want to let that go, but the royal family wanted everything and said, okay, you don't want 50-50, then you cannot have me, because I truly love this person. That's what I've been looking for, and I find it, and I'm leaving. And her friends and everything, he was like, nah, I'm not gonna let that go. All right, there's love. Let's look at the picture. Sorry, love her. All right. And that's the thing, even in the wedding, she showed her true self. It's like, that's me. I'm not going to change for anybody. All right, there she is here. And that was something that I saw Meghan was saying, yeah, people didn't believe she's my mom with dreadlock and all of this. She's proud of her mom. She's proud of her background. All right, look at them. The BFF. Her only child. Can you imagine that? To see her go through all of that. Her only child. It's heartbreaking. It's one of those, you could feel her pain also. I saw Meghan's pain at that time when I first felt Meghan's pain, when I went on Twitter and tried to defend her, thinking I was the only person who saw it. But she was going through some too, I didn't know about Doria. Miss Doria was not even in my periphery, but it was Meghan. And then little at a time, and I started saying, I was like, my goodness, the pain, her mother was going through. Wow, this is so nice. All right, let's see here. Love, yes, a very gracious woman, and she's reaping the benefit. I love that for her. That was something I said also in on my video, is that she was willing to let her daughter live over there. Okay, Harry and Meghan, not Harry and Meghan, Harry and Miss Doria, gave the royal family everything at first, but they thought that they will bend for them. But Miss Doria was, God see the truth, okay? They were willing to let the grandchild live over there, Miss Doria. And look at this. After they bashing her daughter, look at this. She get to see her grandkids whenever she wants. Whenever she wants. She's probably called and said, Meghan, hey, I'm coming over. I want to see Archie and stuff like that. Take Archie. That's when I did my little story here. Take Archie, give me diapers. That was before little bit Diana came. I was like, oh, give me diapers, give me milk for a couple days. I'll get them, and then you guys could just hang out and whatever. Harry all of a sudden put down all the shades, like all the doors, and said, okay, take Archie. It's like, hey bud, give the fist pump and say, I'll see you in a couple days. I got mommy to take care of. Next thing you know, they'll be walking around the house. The only time they come out was to get stuff from the fridge. Oh my God, I'm coming back with my nonsense. Some of you don't like it. But anyway, yes, a very gracious woman, and she's reaping the benefit. I love that for her. Yes, shout out to what dignity and stiff upper lip really means. That is true. I never thought of it that way. Enough respect to Doria. That is true. This is definitely that. Stiff upper lip, that's Miss Doria. That's right. Okay. After this, that's it. Okay, Doria Ragland is beautiful inside and out, who has maintained a dignified silence despite witnessing the horror of what her daughter has gone through. Continued abuse from her ex-sperm donor, Thomas Markle. Ex-sperm donor. Oh my God, this is a thread. Okay, I'll come to that in a few. Okay. All my compliments to Miss Doria, and love and respect to Miss Doria, and she isn't ashamed of her natural beauty, no nose job, natural hair, happy to be herself. That's what I was saying previously. Seriously, what the backhanded comment. All right, let's go into this. All right. Okay, thread 1. When media said Meghan Markle abandoned, ghosted her family, what they really mean is they can't believe that the white Markles are toxic trash despite their behavior proving it, but never mention how close Duchess of Sussex is to the black Doria Ragland. Okay, let's see here. Alright, Meghan Markle's mom, Doria Ragland, is a free spirit who once did yoga with Oprah. Okay, I didn't even know that. Oh, who said that? That's Oprah magazine. Okay. I had to check to see if it was one of those Daily Mail thing. Alright, 2, Oprah magazine, Meghan and Prince Harry aren't the only ones over the moon about their new bundle of joy. Duchess of Sussex mom, Doria Ragland, is overjoyed by the arrival of her first grandchild, according to a statement posted on Twitter by the royal family. Alright, let's see here. The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh were introduced to the newborn son of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex at Windsor Castle. Miss Doria Ragland was also present. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are delighted to announce that they have named their son Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Doria shared a close bond with Meghan and we're sure she'll develop the same tight-knit relationship with baby Archie, while Ragland basks in her new role as grandma. Here's everything you need to know about the 62-year-old free spirit who helped Oprah perfect her downward dog. Okay, let's see here. Ragland shared close bond with her daughter, and we're sure she'll develop the same tight-knit relationship with baby Archie. Okay, so the same thing that I just read. Okay. Chateau, was it? Okay, the talent guru, media, and racists stop gaslighting us. It bugs the hell out of you two to see a black woman, Doria Ragland, and her biracial child, Meghan Markle, and the royal family. Doria Ragland is a black woman and daughter of a nurse and antique dealer, born September 2nd, 1956 in Ohio. Alright, so that's a little bit background of Miss Ragland. Okay, Ragland shares a close bond with her daughter, and we're sure she'll develop the same tight-knit relationship with baby Archie. Okay, so that's the same thing. Alright, perfect her downward dog. Alright, that's that. Ragland worked briefly. Okay, did you know Doria Ragland worked in showbiz too? Ragland worked briefly as a makeup artist on set of the television show General Hospital, a soap opera the Duchess of Sussex would later appear on in a guest role. Wow. I mean, I know about that? Not really, but I know she did that guest role in the General Hospital, but the part about her, Miss Ragland doing the makeup thing, I'm not sure. Okay, Ragland met her now ex-husband Thomas Markle on the set of popular soap opera Her Photo Toronto Sun. After graduating from Fairfax High School, Ragland worked briefly as a makeup artist on the set of television show General Hospital, a soap opera Duchess will later appear on in a guest role. Thomas Markle, 74, who is white, was employed by the same studio as a light director. Okay, 6, Ragland, let's see, I'm at 6. Oh my God. Okay, up to what? 12. So I'm halfway. Okay, Ragland, Thomas Markle divorced in 1988, but the Duchess of Sussex lived primarily with her mom. Ragland never remarried or had another child, but her ex-husband has 2 kids from previous marriage. Maybe God was meant for, for that to happen, that brief connection, and then for Meghan to be born and do what she's doing. And said, this world is dividing too much, so we need a biracial person to, start shedding light on the BS that those old people whose time about to be up are messing up. All right, let's see here. Let me continue. All right, Ragland never remarried or had any other kid, but her ex-husband has 2 kids from previous marriage, Samantha Markle and Thomas Markle Jr. Let's see here. Role, Thomas Markle, 74, who is white, was employed by the same studio. Okay, that's the same thing that is being. I'm just going to read the tweets, but I'm not going to go to the, to the screenshots, because she's just repeating the same thing. Okay, Doria was social worker. After receiving her BA, Ragland pursued her master in social work from USC in 2011. In 2015, she was certified and began working at the DDH Mental Health Service Clinic. All right. Okay, 8. Ragland still teaches yoga in LA. Doria has been photographed leaving local community centers and gyms. Meghan Markle, like her mom, also practices yoga and was first introduced to it in Mommy and Me classes when she was 7 years old. Okay, that's that. Teaches yoga. Okay, she's just repeating the same thing. Okay, Oprah, the story was that Meghan's mom had come to my house and she left a letter with gifts. You know what the gifts were. I said, bring your yoga mat and your sneaks in case we just want to do yoga. So one of the bags was a yoga mat and the other was lunch. All right, so that's that. Okay, Doria Ragland inspired Jasmine Guillory's new romance novel. Okay, Royal Holiday. It follows Vivienne Forrest, the mother of Maddie, a fashion stylist, wedding date, and the proposal reader might remember her as Alexa's best friend. Okay, Ragland inspired. Okay, so that's that. Okay, 11, Ragland helped plan the royal wedding, GMA, Meghan visiting her mom in LA to talk wedding plans. It was in LA that she arrived equipped with sketches from the wedding and the wedding dress itself, so she could really give her mom some insight on how the big day will look. Wow, I didn't know about this. Let me read that one. Okay, royal contributor Omid Scobie appeared on April's 2018 segment of Good Morning America, where he briefly discussed Markle's visit her mom in Los Angeles to talk wedding plan. Quote, it was in Los Angeles she arrived equipped with sketches from the wedding and of the wedding dress itself, so she could really give her mom some insight on how the big day will look, Scobie said. Okay. Okay, 12, that's the last one. Kensington Palace also confirmed in an official statement that Doria Ragland was involved in Markle and Harry's big day, flying out to London a day before the wedding to help with preparation and meet the royal in-law. All right. Oh, I thought it was only 12. All right, 13. Doria helped Harry and Meghan get settled into their new home, Frogmore Cottage. On May 6, May 2019, the world got the chance to see great-grandma Queen Elizabeth and Ragland meet baby Archie for the first time in a history-making photo posted on the royal couple's Instagram account. All right, so that's that. All right, so that was a tribute for Miss Doria. All right, so I'm 46 minutes here. Next tweet. All right, this one was a long one because we got the Miss Doria part instead of Thomas. Alright, so that was the tweet that I bookmarked. She did not ghost the Markle family. They are not a close-knit family, and to the Markle family penchant for verbal, emotional, and physical abuse, Meghan's decision to quit and quietly walk away from these individuals was the right thing to do. Alright, so the sibling, that's what they're talking about. Meghan's half siblings. Okay, Richard Madley on Good Morning Britain, quote, Meghan Markle ghosting campaign, there's the rolling eye. What happened to being impartial, plus why are they giving Thomas Markle airtime? He wants to see his grandchildren, but continue to slate Harry and Meghan. Alright, so that's the thing. So is he going on national television because they don't, he wants Meghan, he won't get too close enough to Harry and Meghan. I mean, if you really wanted to see them, shut your mouth. Don't go on national television. My goodness. Anybody could understand that. Why Harry and Meghan will not want him to be close by. I could easily see him do all sort of things. Put the camera on him and this and that. I mean, come on. You can't trust him. Okay, he believed Meghan Markle should call Thomas Markle, who put a gun to his girlfriend's head. Okay, I guess that's the junior. Okay, girlfriend head, and Thomas Markle, who watches as his daughter get abused on TV while asking to heal the rift. How dumb is he? Let me read this. I find it very disturbing that her step-sibling believe that they have a right to her life, that she owes them something, that she's to blame for the bad decision they made in their lives. These people, you can't really get in their head. They thought the situation will remain the same way, where they could go and say this BS, and you have those UK media propping them up and all of that. This is what happens when your head is empty. You don't have any core values in it. I don't know how they were raised. I'm not trying to bash their background or anything like that, but majority of time when people don't have anything core values, a good teaching to know from right and from wrong, why would you go on national television and bash your family like that? Okay, exactly. Those step siblings never had any relationship with her, but suddenly they know all about her. Then Meghan said after they know that either when she was dating Harry or when they got married, and the other one went and changed her last name. Anyway, next tweet. And for the folks who knew, okay, so this is the same thing. I did that already regarding the bat. Alright, so this was done already. Next tweet, that's why I was like, a lot of people were tweeting them out, and I was afraid that I might do it again. Alright, next tweet. The Queen of the Britons has laid just 4 British eggs. He is funny as hell, but he's in the UK. He's giving us a lot of good scoop. Alright, let me start all over. The Queen of the Britons has laid just 4 British eggs, and one of those is the sweatless script Prince Andrew, so it's hardly deserving for applause. Alright, so there's the Irish time. I read it on my phone. I remember exactly where I was, sitting on the step waiting for my son to come out of school. Alright, the British Irish. Okay, October 18, 2018, 2 days ago. Okay, having a queen as head of state is like having a pirate as head of state. having a monarchy next door is a little like having a neighbor who's really into clowns and has dubbed their house with clown murals, display clowns dolls in each window, and has an insatiable desire to hear about and discuss clown-related news stories. More specifically, for the Irish, it's like having a neighbor who's really into clowns, and also your father, also your grandfather, was murdered by a clown. Oh my God. Beyond this, it's the stuff of children's stories. Having a queen as head of state is like having a pirate of a mermaid or Ewok as head of state. Okay, what's the logic? Bees having queens, but the queen bee lay all the eggs in the hive. The queen of the Britain has laid just 4 British eggs, and one of those is the sweatless crib prince, Andrew, so it's hardly deserving of applause. Oh my God. I can't believe they put this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, oh boy, yikes, the entire place is running by clown. Meghan Markle was right. Okay, what did Meghan say about it's like a clown show? I forgot the way she put it. Alright, is this recent? No, it's from earlier this year, but when I pulled it up, it kept today's date on the header. I came across it when I was batcentennial.com to look for haters, and one was complaining about the article. Thanks. Okay, when I was little, I would say to my grandma, quote, let's play royalty. I'll be a princess and you can be the queen, end quote. She always tell me, quote, no, I don't believe in royalty. It never fails to baffle me. It was like someone said, quote, I won't play checkers with you because I don't believe in one. Okay, checkers, obviously. When I got older, I understood what she meant. Look at this. It's a selfie. Okay, the Irish seem to ticked off at queening. They will never forget the Royal Irish Constabularies, black and tans, who carry out atrocities in the early 20th century. Neither should they. Alright, there's the laughing. What a voice. Where's the lie? Okay, there's the squad coming. I have no words except to agree. Alright, this is my last tweet. Okay, that's good. 53 minutes. Okay, all right. Okay, now I remember why I bookmarked this. Okay, the UK government has struck a deal with Bill Gates. It says the billionaire Microsoft founder will invest to help bring down the cost of green technology. Again, this is for warning for the UK. All right, don't try to be like America in terms of the way they do their businesses and stuff like that, because they're gonna take over. All right, so this is the plan that I don't know, I cannot get in his head, but let me let you hear this and you can make your own judgment, because this guy Bojo could not get any deal, okay, with some prominent good countries. I mean, these were all in plan. If you look what's going with EU, some nonsense that they're trying to bring up. Poland is saying this, Poland is saying that, but Poland is the one who, I guess people starting to see what Poland is doing. Oh my God, there's so much. What is it? Poland is getting benefit of the EU, but the money that Poland is getting is going to only... Everything is connected. Let me let you listen to this, and right after that, I'm just gonna maybe read 2 comments and then go to a prayer. All right?
The UK government has struck a deal with Bill Gates. It says the billionaire Microsoft founder will invest to help bring down the cost of green technologies. Gates says he's looking at what projects to back and won't delay taking action.
We'll be funding these projects jointly next year. The UK's already got a number of applications coming in. We have lots of small companies that are inventing better technology for doing these things.
Another word. You know what? Listen.
So over the next 5-year period, we expect at least one of these technologies will be ready to scale, and over the next decade that all of them will be.
The news came at a global investment summit in London on Tuesday. It's a precursor to the COP26 talks on climate change due to begin at the end of this month. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has a list of technologies he wants Gates to back. That includes better batteries, green hydrogen and systems for capturing carbon emissions. Johnson says private sector backing will be key to making progress worldwide.
The only thing I could tell you guys, watch Byline YouTube channel, okay? Where they talk to the real people in the UK whose business have been bust. Okay, watch Byline TV YouTube channel. They usually put some really good stuff regarding the real people, business people in the UK.
The developing world has got to be given the help it needs to decarbonise. Why should you? We in the UK, we've been pumping this stuff into the air for 200 years. Those countries haven't. And they're going to need help to reduce their CO2 output. But the only way that help can be given in the volume required is with massive private sector investment.
The Breakthrough Energy Catalyst run by Gates brings together private investors who want to tackle climate change. Now the new UK partnership will see a total of about $552 million going to green projects. Johnson's government has pledged half that sum, with Gates making up the rest.
What I'm thinking is, does UK don't have money to do these things by themselves? Okay, let me read some comments here and then I'll move. Okay, my God, really, he only made a computer program and that's as good as it gets. Well, I am all ears. How is it going to work? Okay, the only thing that we know for sure, could he come out of this even richer? Okay, you have to ask, and return for what? Exactly. Global Britain begging. Okay, that's why I was like, do they really need money? Okay, I'll never let my wallet with him. Okay, is this boy's plans for Britain post-Brexit? Okay, UK needs financial help. There it is. Okay, do they really need money? All right, all I'm thinking is those PPE contract that I'm thinking just popped out of my head. Okay, X, great. I'm kind of glad that I am old enough to be ready to make peace with God and get ready to die. But having to go when the world is in the hand of evil men and women like these is truly a terrible thing. Well, what can I say? You guys vote for them. They show you your card from the beginning, before the election. Then they threw the race card in front of you. Everybody forgot the evils that they are. All right, you guys think everything is black and white. The black and white is what they throw to the masses to blind you, but the true objective is behind that. All right, so you guys voted for them. You deal with them. Alright, but we're still fighting here in the US. Believe me, the US have its own problem. Major problem. We are on a string. Okay, I'm not saying we're completely out of that. We are on a string. I see my notification popped up. Let's see here. Maybe it's something I didn't share with you. Okay, unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. I think this happened a while back. Is that the same story? But anyway, they lose big time, not just them, but the entire UK. Okay, what is that? Alright, okay, so I think I did this yesterday. I believe it was Harry and Meghan's trip to Nottingham that showed the royal family how powerful they could be as a couple, and it scared the heirs shitless. Alright, so that, I think that was in yesterday's video. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Okay, I'm thinking guidance. Prayer for guidance. Okay, protection pop up too. You know, I was thinking all protection could never hurt. All right, so we always need that. Let's go to okay, these two, I hope they're next to each other. I'll have to go back to see it. All right, first prayer: grant, O Lord, thy protection and protection strength, and strength understanding, and in understanding knowledge, and in knowledge the knowledge of justice, and the knowledge of justice the love of it, and the love of it the love of all existences, and the love of spirit and all creation. Amen. All right, I was thinking of the one right next to it, so this one I can't see which way it was within here. All right, the next one: righteous Father in heaven, I know that there is a dark force out there that is opposed to you and to me. It is an invisible enemy who may try to discourage us or use others to do the same. Please help me to recognize when I'm under spiritual attack so that I can be prepared to use the armor that you have provided for me. And I also ask for your protection for my family and from those in the local body of Christ. It seems that the world is growing more wicked every day and is a lot like Noah's day when all they thought about was doing evil. It is getting harder every day, Lord, to live for you, to help me to resist the temptation, to compromise, and to stand firm on what I know is true. And in the glorious name of Jesus Christ, I pray, amen. I think this fit exactly to what I was thinking. All right. So let's do a prayer for Tina and Michelle. Let's see, prayer for what? Prayer for health and let's say well-being. Okay, wellness. Okay, for a friend. Okay, that's it. Google usually knows. Prayer for health and wellness for a friend. All right, let's go straight to image. I'm gonna do two. The first two my eyes pick, that's the one I'm gonna. This one first and then that one. Okay, my heart holds a prayer that carries you, friend, so close to God's loving heart. I lay out my hope that you'll know His touch and be healed by the Lord above. So I trust in our Abba Father to comfort you when you cry and bless the hands of the medical teams that care for you each day and night. I wish I could be beside you always to hold your hands and pray. So I'm sending my love, my thoughts, and my faith to be with you, my wonderful friend. Lord, pray His word. All right, so there's one of the squaddies who's going to have a surgery. So that's for whichever. There was no specific name. So whoever you are, you know, either Tina or Michelle, that's for you. And this next one, that's for the next one. I pick randomly. I said the first two, that's the one I'm gonna read. Okay, Lord Heaven, I rest underneath your mighty wings of love. I dwell within your gentle heart. I know there is healing in your touch. Through the suffering of Christ, I can ask for restoration and trust in your goodness. You are my Lord, my Savior, my healer, and my friend. I dwell within your gentle embrace. Amen. All right, so this is we all squaddies have our own personal issues. We come together because of Harry and Meghan, and we're gonna hold that strong bond when one of us go through some issues. Even though sometimes I don't say prayers, I see a lot of squad who put out their issues on social media. I don't usually share them, but deep inside I usually kept them in mind whenever I do a prayer. All right, so this is for Tina and Michelle. All right. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And it also reflects the things that I was talking about. When you don't have a core value, you didn't have the teaching what needed as an adult. So it's easy for any negativity that passed through you to think to go along with it, instead of taking a step back, look at it, analyze it, see if it fits to your core values. And this is exactly what Meghan did. Okay, she saw the thing was happening in front of her. She took a step back and look at it and make a decision, and took her prince along with her, because she knows her prince is not like that. But yeah, so again, I've said that many times in my video. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe on whatever, but you have to believe on something to have a core value. Okay, I even said you could think of the universe. Okay, if you don't believe on God, think of the universe. How did all of this stuff come about? At least believe on that. Okay, these things existed, so create something to believe in. That way you create a foundation for yourself. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. There's a PayPal link in the description if you want to help support this channel. This is the only way. And watching my videos, and I don't know if YouTube is playing me right with you watching the commercials. Use your own judgment, because each time my revenue goes up, next thing I know, it's down.